And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Pacheco once again, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's complete to Gates. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for London on the out route complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Mahomes to throw once more. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Levis. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We're scoreless after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Levis. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on 3rd and goal.
Elam able to put this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking deep for his tight end, Gates. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for L.A. 54 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Back to throw, it's Levis. He finds his man, complete. That's Rodriguez. And bulldozing his way through. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Levis back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Friendly quits out of the game. Get on then, nigga.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let me know when you get on, man. No more talking.
Here we go. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Rodriguez. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. A run here with Rodriguez. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Levis. On target, got it to McLaurin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Saints first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Hill brought in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Levis to throw on first and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Throwing on second down. Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18, Stephanie.
London brought in motion. Penix gonna throw right away. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Come on, set.
So just a low. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. London brought in motion. On second down, here's Penix. That's complete to Moore on the right side. 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, here is Penix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. London brought in motion.
Go.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
To throw again, it's Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Buffalo 18. Check up.
On third down, Penix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Moore going in motion. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Tight. Mustang 19. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They motion a receiver right.
Hut.
On first down, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Like 54. Out
On first and 10, here's Levis. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Right 54. Yeah, right 54. Three down. 4 down.
They bring Chase in motion. On second down, Levis. This one complete to Hill. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
The motion man here is McClure. On first down, Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now the lefty panics on first down. Now, deep ball for London. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
London brought in motion. On second down, Penix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Packers will level the score at 10 apiece. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Moore. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. From the gun, it's Levis. That one finds Chase. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Now, Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Levis. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
29 down, 22 leader. Like 24.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They bring Chase in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Olave is the motion man. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go. Here's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught! And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Moore going in motion. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Ready? Last thing, 19. Cut 19, cut 19. Hurt, hurt.
Moore going in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Warrior 70. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Yeah. I don't know how. He said game over.
Here's 1st and 10.
How's he so? So tiny. Give up.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
Big boy.
That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2.
It's a Mahomes play.
Levis to throw.
Oh, he didn't roll out. What's
He
ass?
was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Okay, break. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. Ready, Ranger.
On first down, it's Penix. And a good
Come on, bro.
and incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey.
This
out of the
nigga got
backfield.
lurk artists.
It'll lead to a second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Rick, go.
Moore going in motion. On second down, here's Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And
Oh,
this
put him in
guy's
a
gonna be
cage
set up
then.
with a short field
Put him in a
as they
cage
look to
then.
draw
Where he
closer
belong.
and perhaps draw
Where he
even
belong.
in this one.
Where he belong.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up like that, you can
I
make
threw
a
that
big play.
nervous. I ain't gonna. I
I could
can't.
sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the
Let me
pass,
get some shit on the
I think they
ground.
saved a touchdown
I'm
along the
smart.
way.
Rodriguez. He offsides.
They'll run here.
Oh, that was bad stick work. But he was offside.
They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll run. Maybe a couple
Ooh,
there.
hit that
It's third
hole.
down.
I don't want to give him another shot. Let's hit him with something like this. Just because he want to stay in 6, man. Just
Here's Levis. He'll look
Hey,
middle.
that's the
He's
price
got
you're gonna
it
pay.
complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to
not
finish
come out
off
in
this
anything.
drive
You
with
just
6
keep
points.
coming out in 6.
49, Mike 49. Diamond.
To throw is Levis.
Oh,
And he can't
Oh.
get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
I'm
So
just
2
backing
minutes
up
left
and
to
shit.
play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and goal. They'll drop to throw.
No, you're not even supposed to be in the game. You're not even supposed to be in the game, Olave.
Defensively separating the man from the ball.
No.
This is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up.
I just said fuck it, like you ain't that bad of a card.
This crowd
Ain't
doing
have to do my
everything
boy
they
Olave
can
like
for third
that.
and goal.
Pulled out. We can get another one. Oh, he
Here's
blitzed me.
Levis to throw. Oh, he
Motherfucker,
can't get rid
bro.
of it, and he's taken down.
They talking about go for it. They stupid. And I'm down 8.
Third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one
Stop
out.
this nigga. We
Forces
better
fourth
run that
and
ball.
long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this fourth down try.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
See it, fellas.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick
Gotta
up
make
about
that
3.
tackle, bro.
So now the Saints will use the first of their
Sooner.
3
3
timeouts.
yards too much.
And it comes with a minute and 15 left to go in the second half.
I gotta keep my dude in the blitz. He can move better like this. Marking shit.
First carry for safety Barkley. And it'll be a pickup.
I'm missing.
So third down, forthcoming.
I'm down and just hit the nigga, bro. I'm down and just hit the nigga, bro. Nigga over there sweating or something. Over there sweating or something.
Ready up. Let's go.
Moore going in motion.
Go.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And it looks like he's...
Wow. Just like that, fellas, we taking it out. Just like that, fellas, we taking it out. I like this man coverage.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Superdome. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. On play action, here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Levis. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New Orleans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Levis. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Levis. He's got a man. It's McClure. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They bring Chase in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10. Levis to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A handoff here, up the middle. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Patriots out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Third and long. They bring Chase in motion. To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy complete.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They bring Chase in motion. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Patriots. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Levis. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now, faking the give. Open man, downfield, it's the tight end, Gronkowski. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end